Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Superstar Strategies for Success. I'm your host, Shirley Hendricks, and I have the pleasure of having the fabulous, the beautiful Miss Janice Scott with me tonight, and I'm so thankful that you accepted the invitation to join us on this podcast. Because this podcast, and this is what I want out of the podcast, is to encourage our female entrepreneurs. I mean, I love female business owners. I love boss moves, the way that we move. And this is just another platform to have you to let people know what do you do, where you are, how you can help them. And this is all it is. Mm-hmm. It is really just to help each other bond a little better, because we should have a really great sisterhood. Right. We really should have a great sisterhood and encourage everyone. I can't do what you do, and you can't do what I do. We can probably train ourselves to do it, but that's not what I want to do. Right. So why not support you in what you do? You know. So that's why I have this platform, and that's why I love doing this podcast. And just be on the lookout. I will be bringing on some more fabulous female boss move owners here shortly. So in the meantime, let's just get into it. So, Ms. Janice, you tell us what it is that you want us to know about you and what you do.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for having me. It is an honor. I am so excited.
Thank you.
My name is Janice Scott. I am the owner and broker of Helping Hands Realty. And what Helping Hands Realty is a broker company. Yes. We buy and sell. I help clients that's looking to buy and sell homes. And I specialize, or would love to specialize, and help clients, educating them on the home buying process. Mm-hmm. So that is my passion, helping people buying and selling homes. Right. So I've been in business for 16 years. Okay. Real estate, have my own broker company for 11 years. I'm located at 102 Enoch Street here in Tupelo.
Okay. That's the old State Farm.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
yes,
Enoch.
ma'am.
It's right off Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know exactly where you are. Well, congratulations to you on that.
Thank
now,
you.
I want to ask too, are you the only broker, minority broker here in Tupelo?
I think I am the only real estate. No, there's another young real estate colleague, Miss Levita.
Yes, I know her well.
Yes, she is a real estate.
She just became that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I am so proud of you ladies that I just don't know what to say. I just don't know how to say it. Because this is something that trailblazers set. You know, we want to set that. We want to set that path for other entrepreneurs and let you know that you can accomplish these things, but they don't come easy. So tell us some of the things that you can that you think about that could have made you quit.
Oh, there's several things that could have made me quit. Oh my God, where do I start?
Oh my goodness.
First of all, finance. Where will I get the money to start up my own business? Right. It takes money, capital to start your business. Yes. And then sometimes when you think you should have bukus of clients and you don't, what do you do in your spare time? Right. You know, and you have to be motivated. There's several things that probably could have not seen the results that I wanted to see sooner, or looking at other people instead of focusing on what I'm doing, getting distracted. Yes. You know. So there's so many obstacles that come your way. Right. Trying to be a mom, working at another job, trying to handle a business. You're trying to juggle everything, and sometimes it's like,
Yes. And I'm glad you pointed out a couple of things, because we do get distracted, and that's a fault of you're gonna have to cut that off. Yeah. You're gonna have to shut down Facebook. Sometimes people are throwing out things and it's not true. That's number one. So make sure that you stay focused on what you're doing, on your grind, and not worry about what the next person is doing. I can't tell you what other printers are doing. Right. I can't tell you. But I do know that there is a great support system in our printing community. Mm-hmm. They will send people to, if they can't do some things that I can do, they will send people to me.
Okay.
The other thing is you may have to sometimes keep working until you get to where you're going.
Yes, ma'am.
You may have to do that. I did that.
And
there's no
job.
shame in that, right? So you have to have something to rely on until you get to where you know where God has you about ready to perform, where you know ready to do. So you want to stay focused on that. And the other thing is, you guys, and I met you. You weren't my realtor, but my realtor had somebody. This is when I was looking for my home 3-4 years ago, I guess. And so the person that we had, she couldn't make the appointment. And she said, I have a colleague that I'm going to send over, and she'll be the one to be able to show you the house. Is that right? Or was you my realtor and you had somebody to send to me?
I don't remember, but I do remember working with you a couple of times. But now, if we can't show up, we can't delegate.
And yes, and you guys do that well.
Yes.
And so I was so glad to see that, and then to see another minority realtor to come show that. So I was very highly pleased with that, and I've always admired your work. You work with intentional, and I listen. You got to know me. I got this old school stuff. I have this wisdom about me. I really do. So, and I have this discernment about me, about people. So I know people actually. So you can't fool me. So you are intentional with your clients, and you care about your clients. You have that compassionate spirit about it. And you must have that, because we are working, this is a life ticket. This is a ticket, a high cost ticket that's, going to be a future plan for you. So you don't want to step over anybody and be insensitive to what they want, because they are planning a big ticket item is what they're doing.
That's right.
So what can you tell me a little bit about that? I mean, because we do have, and we can be challenging because it is what we want and we know what we want to pay for, right? So, and you guys have to have that, and you do have that. You wear it well.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That passion came from a falling hurt. I failed trying to buy a home when I was young. I didn't have anybody representing me. I was unlearned. I didn't know anything about having a realtor. I didn't know anything about getting a home inspection, getting a home warranty, things to look for. So I failed, in my opinion, trying to go buying a house. When I bought the house, there was things that I was like, you didn't get a home warranty, you didn't have inspection.
Oh, wow.
So I have passionate, and because of my failure of purchasing my first home, even though I purchased my home, it was some things that I should not have
missed a lot
of things.
Yeah.
And I said, if I were to do it all over again, I don't want nobody to make the same mistakes that I did.
Right.
I want you to look at this. I want you to look at the roof. Do you know the age of the roof? Do you know the appliances age? Do you know the foundation? It's just so much. So when people call me and they have a passion of, this is my first home, I'm passionate to help you.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you what you need to look for. I just love helping people. I believe that's one of my gifts that God blessed me with here on earth. So I just love helping others.
Well, good. That's good to know, because there are people who do not know anything about home buying. First off, we weren't taught a lot about finances in our home. And that's the one thing that I really try to help people with as well. And, I taught my kids at an early age about finances. We didn't know, we weren't taught. So we had to lose a lot of money first. And then we had to realize we need to figure out how to do this thing.
Right.
So it's always good to have someone in your corner to help discuss that. Now, the thing about us sometimes is that we don't want to share information.
That is so true. That is so true.
And so we don't want to share information.
Right. And what I tell my clients is the first step that you need to do is have a relationship with your banker. That's the first step. You need to get a pre-qualified letter, a pre-approval letter. That person is the one that's going to be in your business. The only thing I need to know is, what amount are you approved for?
Right.
So I can put in my database, this is the house limit that we need to look for.
Right.
So all your personal financial information, that's your lender,
right,
not the realtor,
right,
unless you give us permission to get into your business, which, that's between you and your lender,
right.
But all we want is your pre-qualified letter or pre-approval letter, and we'll go from there.
So I saw on the news that how they're going to be doing rates now. It doesn't matter your type credit. So you can have an 800 score and you'll be charged this type of interest. And this is to offset those that, whose score is lower to help them with their home.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, when I was reading that article, it's only on certain types of mortgage loans, on Fannie Mae's and Freddie Mac.
Okay.
And usually that is a conventional loan. So usually with a conventional loan, you have to have an excellent credit score.
Right.
So like you said, it's going to offset some because we have an excellent credit score.
Right.
We may have to pay a few dollars more. So there's always pros and cons.
Right.
And I see the advantage of helping,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So what can you tell the audience about looking for something like that? Or is this a great time to still buy a home?
In my opinion, I think it is a great time to buy because if you buy a home, you can always refinance.
Yes.
What goes up, I believe, must come down. So if you don't think the interest rate is good right now, 6, 7, I think that's decent.
Yeah.
We're not guaranteed to say it's going to stay up there. So buy a home, always refinance. You never know, it may come down.
That's true. So I'm giving it another couple of years and to see if the rate's going to come down and think about refinancing.
Okay. And we can't predict the market. You just never know. Mm-hmm. But I just feel strongly that because it's up, it has to come back down.
Right. I just say just be ready. So when that comes available, be ready to take advantage of that refinance.
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So let's see. We as entrepreneurs and minority business owners, we have to, we know that there are times again that we want to not do certain things, but there are some things that can help us grow our business, which is being involved with organizations. Mm-hmm. You want to be in the room with the same like-minded people, right?
Yes,
so this really helps you. They don't have to be doing the same thing that you do, but you can say something that would encourage me I need to be printing something like this.
Right.
So when you're in the room with the same like-minded people, I really think it's a benefit.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. Okay. I agree with you. Because in the Bible, not trying to get spiritual, but it says iron
let's talk about it.
Sharpens iron.
Yes.
So I don't claim to know everything.
Absolutely.
So I will learn from you because you have experience behind your belt.
Right.
I would love to be in your presence because there's something that you can teach me, show me that I don't know. Mm-hmm. So I can't be, I ain't gonna say I can't be, we have our groups of people where you want to be around to where iron sharpen iron.
Yes,
absolutely. There's a time and a place for everything, and I definitely want to be in a room with people that's gonna bring out the best in me, give me ideas so I can be better.
I do too. Yeah, I do too. So there are organizations that are beneficial to entrepreneurs.
Yes.
I
am a member. Miss Ashley is awesome.
She is so terrific.
I am so glad. And my friend Nicole, she encouraged me to be a member for years, and I just took it upon myself when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna join Import, and I have benefit from
There is so many resources that's going on right now that it's just amazing. Yes. And I tell people, come to Import. I mean, I've pulled some people in there, but it is moving. It's going up. Yes. I mean, it is going straight up. So I'm thinking if you're not in here in this time, you're going to miss some things.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to miss some things. So I encourage all my minority business owners, if you're not a member of Impul, please see us. Please see Miss Ashley. Inbox me if you want to know some information. She's new to the fold. So say, hey, is it, just get a feel. Just pick out anybody and ask us about that, because these organizations are not just here just to be here. Actually, our is it?
Right.
She keeps us busy. I'm like running, ripping, running. And she keeps us busy, but that keeps us involved in what's going on.
Right. And Ms. Hendrick, the knowledge and the information is there. And they say knowledge is powerful. But I also say applied knowledge is powerful.
I love
because
that.
we can get information all day long. But are you going to apply that knowledge?
I love that.
That's just like my clients. I can tell them step by step what you need to do to buy a home. But if you don't apply yourself,
right.
I'm sorry. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. I love it. I love it.
So we need to apply the knowledge.
And
input, minority input.
Yes.
They give us knowledge. Let's apply the knowledge.
I love it. She knows I'm team 100 on that. So the next thing is, are you working on anything new, anything in the future coming up? You don't have to reveal, but just if you want to.
Recently in 2020, I did a nonprofit organization. I started a nonprofit organization. I changed the name about a month ago.
Okay.
And I'm excited, and that's going to be more educational information, sort of kind of relating to real estate, and it's called Informational Home Buyers Informational Source.
Okay.
So the name speaks for itself. So I'm basically giving you information, giving you knowledge, giving you training. Any other nonprofit organization here in Tupelo, giving you those resources. So I'm excited. It's a 501c3 nonprofit. So maybe I can market that and get that going, hopefully. So that's a new project.
I love it. So this is what I'm saying, because I started my nonprofit organization last year.
Oh, okay, good.
And so it's 501c3, and it's called Project Clean Tees, and we distribute brand new hoodies and T-shirts to those kids that's underprivileged.
Oh,
you got some kids that come. That's my story. They come to school and they're not dressed appropriately. This gives them other kids a reason to bully. Right. So we go in there and we drop ship. We don't need to know who the child is. We just drop ship those items.
That's awesome.
And then we put on mentorship programs.
That's awesome.
So we love it. So that's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. It's just when you in the same room with people, you just can't help but to just do it. You know?
And I love to educate. I love to empower.
Yeah.
I just love to that's just my gift. I just love helping.
I love it. That's the Helping Hands, y'all. She did a little plug right there.
And you know what? A lot of people are like, why did you name your company Helping Hands? And a lot of people think that Helping Hands is a nonprofit. But I said we work with our hands, and I like to give. So that's
what it is. Just explain it to them.
Yes,
they don't need. That's all they need to know.
Right.
Because what God gave you, that's what That's how I move.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how I move. Okay, so it's been so great talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. Same.
So is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience? Anything? Let them know your information, where to locate you, Instagram page, anything like that. So let them know all of that.
Okay. Again, my name is Janice Scott. I am the owner and broker of Helping Hands Realty. We're located at 102 Enoch Street here in Tupelo, and our company is a real estate company. We help clients buy and sell real estate, and our main focus is helping, educating our clients and customers on home buying process. You can find me on Facebook. My business page is Helping Hands Realty. Also, that's the name of my business page on Instagram, Helping Hands Realty, or my personal Instagram is Smiley Face all day. So those are some of the contacts you can reach me.
Miss Janice, it has been
thank you so much
pleasure. Oh my goodness. I am elated that you're here with me on this first comeback episode. So guys, you've seen it, you've heard her. This is who you need to see. This is Miss Janice Scott. So y'all come check her out. And thanks again, everybody. I am so glad that you have tuned in on another episode of Superstar Strategies for Success. Remember, I'm going to be coming for my minority business owner. We're going to have you at this table, and we just want to talk about it, right? So you'll be able to find me on all platforms, shirley-hendricks.com, and look for the reload on YouTube. So you'll see the podcast reloaded on YouTube as well. And we will repost this, And I'm so thankful that you guys joined us here this evening. And just look for me next time on Superstar Strategies for Success. We're saying bye now.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.